Jiri Prochazka, all the rage, with a lot of avid fans out there. We'll see how it goes. Prochazka in red, made an early shot there from Oezdemir, who's in white.
You know, one thing we never mentioned about Oezdemir on his walk-in is the punching power that this man has. I mean, both men can crack. They both possess power. But Oezdemir, as we saw, he has a crazy ability to put people to sleep with one shot. But the big advantage for Jiri Prochazka is the reach. He has an 80-inch reach compared to a 75 of Oezdemir. And I said last night when I saw him in the gym and he was shadow boxing, I mean, when you're up close to this man, you're like, man, his arms are so long. And it's such an advantage in a fight like this.
He's a philosophical, thoughtful fighter. You can see some sort of bizarre mannerisms from Prochazka in the octagon.
Yeah, he's a bit of a showman. He's playing games, he's playing mind games, trying to, I don't know what he's trying to do, but I like it.
Beautiful
Look at this.
jab. That got Oezdemir's attention.
Wow. He's playing games, he's talking to him. Look at this. I called him Bruce Lee in the fighting meetings.
You did.
I'm like, because he was very philosophical. Look at that, he eats one and he's talking. This man's crazy, but I love it.
Beautiful jab from Prochazka. Oezdemir continuously trying to find a home for that patented left hook.
There's definitely some gamesmanship, pardon me, but he's got to be careful. Oezdemir is a man that needs to be respected. One shot is all it takes from this man. And you already see Prochazka's face is, you know, it's marked up. It's a little red around there. Oezdemir's found the target. But he's a very unusual man to watch.
Great strength of schedule for Prochazka, coming in, wins over CB Dalloway. Fabio Maldonado came on the wall.
See what I mean?
Yep.
It only takes one, and he's had two. He was a little wobbled there, seems to have recovered, but, you know, sometimes stop smiling. Now it's not time for games. Now it's not time for this, because Oezdemir, no time is what it's called, because he puts people to sleep fast.
Oh, window here for Prochazka.
You know, for all the books and all the martial arts done, he never read the memo of putting your hands up.
Right. Nice job by Oezdemir to attack that lead leg of Prochazka. A lot of Muay Thai experience for the Czech Republic's Prochazka. Ate a jab there.
The fact Prochazka, oh, nice uppercut. Both guys connecting.
Well, you can see why Dana White and the matchmakers put this in this featured prelim slot.
Oh, I was looking forward to this one all week. It's a very curious thing Prochazka keeps doing. He keeps putting his hands together in front of his waist there. See it there? But then he fires a straight right hand. So the punches come from an unusual angle that you're not used to seeing, that your opponent's not used to seeing.
Oh, beautiful kick and a nice counter from Oezdemir.
And in a very bizarre setup, but it worked. You know, it's very unusual.
So definitely an intriguing injection of new talent into this light heavyweight division in Prochazka, holding his own here early against the number 7 ranked fighter in the world.
Yeah, when I watched the tape on him, when I found out he was on the card, I was very excited to see what he could do here. And he was offered a UFC contract a while ago, and he turned it down. And I thought that was so smart, because he didn't want to blow his chance. He said, when I get to the UFC, I want to take over. I want to be the champion. And a lot of people, you know, well, some people, should I say, they do. They get a little overzealous. They rush it a little bit. And then they lose some fights, and they learn on the job.
And there have been a lot of past examples of that. Jimmy Manuwa. Ooh!
Whoa!
Israel Adesanya, guys who want to be able to compete at the elite level as soon as they get here. They don't just want to take part, so to speak.
Yes, exactly. They want to go all the way to the top. But, you know, as I said before, you don't really want to learn on the job when you're in the UFC. I mean, this is a great fight. It's a lot of action. But both guys are finding the target and tremendous output.
Oh, for 205-pounders?
It's non-stop.
Both guys landing jabs a moment ago. Oezdemir just missing on the uppercut.
I mean, it's crazy. 133 strikes thrown so far in 4.5 minutes.
You're talking like a mathematics major
Well,
tonight.
you know, listen, I like to keep my mathematical prowess to a minimum, but it's there, John. Professor Bisping, as I'm known in certain circles.
Right. Man, those 5 minutes just ripped off of that clock. We'll see what these fighters can produce for an encore. Oh.
There we see a nice jab from Jiri, found the target. Right hook over the top, kind of the forearm connected. And that was just a little bit there because they never stopped from start to finish, just swinging combinations. Prochazka rushing forward, walks into that one though. It's very exciting, but he does leave himself open to counters a lot of the time. Both very evenly matched in terms of power, chin, and ability.
All right, here we go. Round 2 of the featured prelim. Jiri Prochazka and Volkan Oezdemir seem like both corners pretty satisfied with the first 5.
See the switching of stances from Jiri. Constantly giving his opponent a different look. Oezdemir, a more traditional style. But both men not really looking to kick very much. Both do the talking with the fists.
Nice stick by Prochazka, who really prides himself on his vision, which allows him to get away with some of these unorthodox tendencies. And a nice inside leg kick there, and a high kick.
Oh, he's wobbled. Just as I said, no kicks. He went low, then came high. A little bit of a wobble there.
Oh!
Man! Jeez. Went for the flying knee.
Oh,
there it is!
Jiri Prochazka!
Baby boy!
Welcome to the big show!
Man!
Volkan Oezdemir is still removed from consciousness. The Czech Republic's Jiri Prochazka lives up to the hype and then some tonight. Stunned silence in this arena.
It was the head kick that hit him first. He went to the inside low kick, then went high. That wobbled him, and then he followed it up like a killer. And man, as you say, that is the way to make your UFC debut.
If you get one chance to make a first impression on this large audience, that's how you do it. The plus 135 underdog Jiri Prochazka cashes tonight.
And here it is, the head kick that started it, and you watch, look at the reaction. He was very wobbly on his feet there. He's probably not thinking straight. Thought about a flying knee, looked for an elbow, lays back, jab, big right hand. I mean, that was it. I mean, you saw the reaction on the chin, and down it goes. Fortunately, Mark Goddard got in there quick because another punch could have been deadly. But here it is, the jab, right hook on the button, and that was it. And that is all that was needed. Okay.
How good is that? That BizPin camera's here all night, and the coaches in the corner of Jiri Prochazka. Gotta like that. What a moment for Jiri Prochazka, Bruce Buffer, to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard called a stop to this contest at 49 seconds of round number 2, declaring the winner by knockout, Jiri Prochazka.